It's a deep fly ball. It's going, it's gone. Yordan Alvarez with 3 home runs tonight, and Spencer Arrighetti, wow, couldn't even pull that guy off the mound. Spada tried to pull him. Well, he did. Man, he wanted to stay in. What a great game. The Astros make a statement, leaving Philadelphia, headed home to face the Royals. Let's talk about it on this early edition of Locked On Astros.
Jainer Diaz, this is Locked On Astros.
Hello and welcome to Locked On Astros, your daily Astros podcast. Here are your hosts, Eric the Man Huysman and Brett H-Town Wheelhouse Chancey.
Hey, y'all, welcome into another edition of Locked On Astros. I'm H-Town Wheelhouse. You can find me at H-Town Wheelhouse on X, Instagram, and TikTok. You can find me at Astros411 on X and on Facebook. You can find me at Back to the Bullpen on X, Instagram, on Spotify, on iHeartRadio, YouTube. Look, I'm always positive, always Astros. Thank y'all for tuning in. Guys, what's up? I had to come in early. I had to get this show on the road tonight. Eric is at open house for his school, and I was like, dude, we cannot wait until later to go on air to talk about such an outstanding game. Before I do tell you about Game Time is an amazing app. It is basically, look, just download the app, create the account, use the code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time. Well, apparently it was game time in Philadelphia because the Houston Astros absolutely made mincemeat of the Philadelphia Phillies today. It was a phenomenal win. It was a big win, and it was one that the Astros really needed. 10-0. Unfortunately, the freaking Mariners won 6-2 today. So thank you, Tampa, for not helping. Oh, God, good Lord. Can't depend on those guys for anything. But the Astros stay 3.5 in front of them, and that is a really good thing. And I want to get to Spencer Arrighetti. I want to get to our guy, Yordan Alvarez, and I want to get to talk about Jake Myers. And also, look, Chas McCormick, he has been on the ropes. He has been in the dregs, and he's talked about how he is really frustrated himself. I even put out there, someone told me, someone close to the team told me that Chas was going to be sent down when we signed Jason Hayward. Well, number one, we haven't signed Jason Hayward, and Chas goes deep today. So that could all change. If Chas can get hot, I'm fine with that. I know everybody wanted him off this team, but look, if they're going to play and they're going to be here, they are going to hit. So now not only do we have Ben Gambit, but we have Thordon. Now, that's not an original thought of mine, but I just put that on the title. Thordon, dude, the spaghetti monster, Spencer Arrighetti. And I put up the wrong, look at this. I put up the wrong background here. Look at me. Wow, there you go. Spencer Arrighetti is locked in. Yordan demolishes baseballs. Astros play some pissed off baseball and a great flight home, waiting to face Kansas City. Yes, can we please beat the Royals? Yeah, for sure. Let's beat them all 4 games. Let's win the first 3 and then sweep them on Sunday, right? I mean, why the heck not? We're going to be there. Locked On Astros is going to be there, and 20 of our closest friends are going to be there. So you guys, I'm so excited to hang out with y'all. We've got some stuff to give y'all. We've got some stuff to give away. I'm going to make some posters this weekend. It's going to be fun. So let's talk about Spencer Arrighetti. This kid is locked in. I think his ceiling is higher than a lot of people anticipated. Now, I don't think the Astros didn't see it. I just don't know. There wasn't a lot of hype around the league about Spencer Arrighetti. I think people knew about him. I know he had made a name for himself, pitcher of the year last year for the Astros in the minor leagues. But today, what a massive game. 19 swings and misses. Let's look at this breakdown. 19 swings and misses, okay? 9 on his four-seam. Out of 21 swings, 2 on his curveball, 2 on his cutter, 3 on his sweeper, 3 on his changeup. This kid went from 80 miles an hour or 79 on his sweeper all the way up to 94, or actually 96, sorry. And so he was up and down the flow chart of velocity, of pitch velocity, and that's what you want. And His pitches were breaking in the right place. They were swinging and missing. I mean, look at what he did. 11 strikeouts. He almost added another 12 strikeout game. He is really doing a great job. I was trying to capture some stats in game because I was having to watch it as I was out and about taking care of our responsibilities. I got to catch some of the last part of the game on my phone, and I actually saw this because I had wondered where Spence Arrighetti was with rookies all-time single season. If you remember 2023, Hunter Brown had the second most strikeouts all-time in a single season by a rookie pitcher with 178 in 2023. Tom Griffin in 1969 had 200. On that list, look at this, 3 other Astros. Single season all-time, Spencer Arrighetti, 145. Roy Oswalt, 144 in 2001. 2014, our old friend Colin McHugh. Dude, this kid is killing it. I mean, Spencer Arrighetti is absolutely crushing the job. He is on the job. He's learning, and he is just, this is absolutely insane. This is his third double-digit strikeout game this month. 12, 13, 5, 6, now 11. That is insane. He now has 47 strikeouts in August, and it's only August 22nd. That's 10 more than his most, which was in May. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, July. Yes. In May, he had 36 strikeouts. In August, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in 5 starts, he has 47 strikeouts. This kid knows the part. He plays the part. He is the stopper. Justin Verlander, he's supposed to be the stopper. Hunter Brown's been the stopper. Framber Valdez has been the stopper. Guess whose turn it is? Spencer mother-freaking Arrighetti. I can't believe it. When Joe Espada pulled him with 103 pitches, he he gave up the hit to Trey Turner, gone first and third. I know that Harper was coming up, but oh my gosh, you saw him shaking his head. You want that kid to not want to leave the mound. Arrighetti kind of reminds me of a young Tim Lincecum for the Giants. Yeah, I mean, he does like kind of his attitude and his swagger. Hopefully he keeps it a little straight between the lines than Mr. Lincecum. I think he dealt with some stuff, kind of helped him deal with things, and that's why he didn't really. I mean, the dude, he was amazing. Tim Lincecum was probably one of the best pitchers that we'll ever see in the short time, the body work that he had done. He could have had, I think, an even longer career, but he was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, opposing hitters are getting fed up with spaghetti, and we love it. That's right. Oh, really? Chaz has just been sent down. Oh, the little birdie in the window told me what was true has come true. So Corbin, can we confirm that Chaz McCormick? Yes, there you go. So the other day I had actually reported that Chaz McCormick would be sent down due to the signing of Jason Hayward. I haven't heard anything official on Hayward yet, but I reported it. Everybody's like, well, you got to watch your credibility. If it doesn't happen, then what are people going to say about you? And I'm like, I don't care. I actually had someone tell me it was a legitimate source. And I asked them if they could share it, and they said yes. So I shared it. And so I reported that yesterday. And yes, I am kind of tooting my horn. Brian McTaggart has actually tweeted it, Jackson. I reported it yesterday, and let me tell you, 100% of the people ignored it. People were going at me, oh, H-Town doesn't really have sources. Haha, Chaz is still in the lineup. I said, he's still in the lineup, but he's going to be sent back to AAA. And I knew that was going to happen yesterday. So you are welcome on that breaking news from Locked On Astros. Look, after these messages, we're going to talk about Yordan, demolishing baseballs, otherwise known as Thordon. This episode is also brought to you by Liquid IV. Go to Liquid IV and use the code MLB for 20% off your first order when you're taking in America's pastime. Don't forget to hydrate with Liquid IV. Look, they've got Popsicle Firecracker. It's a surefire hit. I have the Tropical Punch at home. It is amazing, and you can never be too hydrated. You know how they say too much of a good thing is not good for you? Well, you know what? It is never enough with Liquid IV. When you can blast off with iconic summer flavors like raspberry, lemon lime, pina colada, and so much more. They have this Live Hydroscience. It's optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients to turn any ordinary water into an extraordinary hydration experience. 3 times the electrolytes than the leading sport drinks. Always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, and dairy-free, and soy-free. So go to liquidiv.com and use promo code MLB at checkout for 20% off your first order. When you shop Better Hydration today, the promo code MLB at liquidiv.com. Here I go again. It's game time. That's right. Check out Game Time today. Use the code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. You want to talk about super deals? They've got them at all tiers. They have last-minute tickets, lowest prices guaranteed. All-in pricing toggling. This feature shows your total up front with no surprise fees at checkout. Seat views and the ticket coverage is amazing. You're covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create a code, create an account, use the code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off your first purchase. I use it. Terms apply. Again, create the account and redeem the code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off. Download Game Time today. I do, and I got to ask you one question. What time is it? It's game time. That's right. And this episode is brought to you by Game Time. Make sure you go check out Locked On MLB. Make that your second listen. Also, check out Michael Connor at the Locked On Astros postcast as well. Also, as football season gets fired up, you'll see him doing post games of all the Texans games. When we get to basketball, he'll do Rockets. When we get to U of H sports, he'll do Cougars as well. So check him out and support him, support us. Thank y'all for making us your first listen. Yeah, Chaz woke up, but he woke up a little too late. He is going to AAA Sugarland. Look, I'm not going to continue to toot my own horn, but I said it yesterday. People clearly, it's not that they wanted to run me out of town, but they clearly thought that I didn't know what I was talking about. And I would not have put it out there had I not trusted the person that told me. But hey, to add a little icing on the cake for Spence Arrighetti, and this comes from OptaStats, so I'll give them credit. After the 47 strikeouts in August, he has only allowed 19 hits in August. Also, in the modern era, and this is from Opta Sports. Go to OPTA Stats, OptaStats on Twitter. I want to get that right. The only other rookie pitcher to have this many strikeouts while allowing so few runs in a calendar month is Kerry Wood, May 1998, 60 strikeouts and 19 hits. So this is rarefied air for Spencer Arrighetti. So that is amazing. Yes, look, Chaz has got to get his confidence back, because if Chaz is going to be here, he's got to contribute. He's got to hit. And so I just really think that he goes back, gets his swing back, gets his confidence back, and we see the Chaz that help contribute in the postseason. Hopefully that's what happens. What is up, y'all? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for tuning in. Is he going to be pitcher of the month? I don't know, man. We've had players that deserve that not Spencer. Hunter Brown deserved that a couple months ago, and they freaking gave it to, I think it was Crochet. So I don't know. Ask the voters. I think Arrighetti should get it. I think he's dominating more than anybody. So yeah. Right now, someone says, question is, do you think we can take the Royals this serious? We need this series. Oh, 100%. See, here's the thing, folks. Let me just pause before I go into Yordan, because I hear all the time when the Astros lose, they didn't care. Now, I've talked about the lack of emotion. I've talked about the lack of a firebrand. And I actually talked on ESPN in Southwest Louisiana this morning with RP3 and crew, with Dawson Ogerlo and those guys about this. And they said, what is missing with the Astros? Like, why do they sometimes just miss where they were like 1 for 19 with runners in scoring position in this series? And then they freaking go off today, right? I said, I don't think they have that one person in the clubhouse that is that firebrand, that is that fire starter, that is that let's go. Like, I just don't think they have that. And I think sometimes that's needed. Now, I don't think that's the difference in all their wins and losses, but I think when you get in those close games, if you have someone that's like that, maybe that flips a switch a little bit. But this team is so veteran that you would think that they wouldn't need something like that. Who knows? Baseball is a tough sport. Baseball is foundational on failure. Why do you think if you fail 70% of the time, you actually get to go to the Hall of Fame if you do it 30% of the time as a batter, right? So go figure. Now, let me get to Yordan Alvarez. The series, yes, I think the Astros take this series absolutely seriously. Let's look at Yordan's numbers on the day. I mean, this guy hit a ball 433 feet, 408 feet, and then where is his other? So he's got exit velocities 109, 107. I mean, this guy just comes out. He's like, I'm Yordan. I'm going to get 4 for 4. I'm going to hit 3 home runs, have 4 RBI, 1 walk. I mean, who does this? Who goes out and does this but Yordan Alvarez? Altuve was 2 for 4. He scored 2 runs. Chaz did come in and he did hit a home run, a 2-run home run. He was 1 for 1 today. Raised his average to 192. Good job, Chaz. Before you go to Sugarland, look, Chaz, go to Sugarland, get tuned up, get it out of your head, quit beating yourself up, go down there, ball out, come back and kick butt and take names. That's what I want Chaz to do. But the bottom of the lineup, guys, Caratini 1 for 4. Ben Gamble, a.k.a. Ben Gambit, 3 for 5. Jake Myers, 2 for 5. Zach DeCenzo, 1 for 5. Mauricio Dubon, 2 for 4. They all scored 1, 2, 3, 4 of the runs. They got 3 of the RBI. They only struck out 2 times amongst all of them. There were only 2 strikeouts in this game. Now, I know this is Taijuan Walker, but this is a team that's been pressing and swinging and missing, and guys in runners scoring position, and they haven't been doing the job, and they did it today. I was asked this morning, what do the Astros need to do in order to win this game? And I said, Spencer Arrighetti is actually absolutely going to go out there. He's going to ball out on the mound. But the Astros have to, when they get runners in scoring position or they get someone on base, they've got to hit the ball and get it out of the park. What do they do? Altuve with the double, Gamble with the double, Bregman with the double today. Then obviously the 3 home runs by Yordan Alvarez and by Chas McCormick. They were 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position. I mean, 2 out RBIs. Yordan Alvarez 2. And he added 4 RBI to his total, 71. That is a good thing. Jake Myers added 2 to his total, 55 now. Dubon with 38 RBI. But I absolutely love this. Guys, Ben Gamble's hitting 326 with an OPS of 827. Yeah, it's a small sample size, but this is probably one of the best off-the-wall signings that we've seen this GM make. And bringing back Neris was a good signing. We'll see. I haven't seen any official word on Jason Hayward. Corbin, if you could check Twitter for me and see if there's any word on that, because I'm trying to keep my stuff live and going up here on the wall, and I'll see. It's just one of those things where the Houston Astros looked like they were on a mission today. And every time, what do I tell y'all? When y'all get worried, when y'all get upset, when y'all start freaking out, what do I say? Relax. Relax. Don't do it. You know, kind of like the old 80s song, right? Forget about it. Like, wash it. Go to the next game. We're going to talk about keeping that fight alive in at home versus Kansas City. The key is not to get into close games. They've got some key pitchers going on the mound against the Astros, and it's going to be up to some key guys. And I'll give y'all an update from Joe Espada about Kyle Tucker after these messages. All right. This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is America's #1 fantasy sports game. Let me tell you, I love this game. This game is so fun. It literally has 5 million followers, people who play it all over the country. Myself and Eric, we love this game. PrizePicks is top notch, and I couldn't ask for a better game. You can turn $10 into $1,000 any day of the week. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. One Caleb Williams passing yard gets you 1 win on PrizePicks every week in September. That's right. Only 1 yard gets you an automatic win every football weekend in September. 4 weeks of free W's. Don't miss the deal that PrizePicks has for you, because it's gone when September ends. Think Tyreek Hill will get more than 90.5 yards in week 1? Check it out. Do you think CJ Stroud in his sophomore year will result in more or less than 4,150 yards? PrizePicks is available in more than 30 states across the country, including California, Texas, and Georgia. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use the code LOCKEDONMLB and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code LOCKEDONMLB on PrizePicks and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks. Run your game. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. H-Town Wheelhouse. Thank y'all for stopping by, man. This is a fast and furious thing. I've got to go here in a little bit, but you guys have stepped up and shown up. 184 of y'all. Thank y'all. I hope y'all stopped by and checked out Michael Connor right after the game. I'm sure he did a phenomenal job. 181 of y'all right now. Yes, Yordan destroyed the Phillies single-handedly. And what have we been saying, Anthony? Great point. As Yordan goes, this team goes. If Yordan's crushing, if Yordan's mashing, then things are well. And he likes hitting home runs against the Phillies. Boy, they were raining boos on Taijuan Walker, but I'm pretty sure they were also raining boos on Yordan Alvarez. Yes, Mr. Ayush, we talked about that earlier. I actually reported that yesterday. Everybody ignored me, but that's okay. That's okay. Ignore me all you want. Listen, if you ever see me on social media and I say a source tells me, I am going to be sure that that is what is going on, period. Because I do from time to time get information, but a lot of times I don't share it because A, if it's told to me, I don't feel like I'm in a place sometimes to share that. And B, I'm not always trying to be out here and I'm not trying to trump anybody's card that is in the quote unquote journalism circle. Okay. I understand the Lions like to mingle, and sometimes I don't think they consider me one of the Lions. So I try to know who I am, and I read the room. The Tucker news is this, that he has been running around cones, and he's very, very close. He's been sprinting, not full speed, but they say he looks like he's getting his legs under him, and he does expect him to be in here, I would think, by, I would say, September 10th at the latest. That's what I think would happen with Kyle Tucker. I think that's what's going to happen. And imagine this. Yordan heats up. Bregman heats up. Myers heats up. Diaz starts hitting again. Altuve stays hot. All this stuff, right? And then you bring in Kyle Tucker, and what the heck? Kyle Tucker comes in, even if he hits 260, 270, hits a couple home runs, gets some RBIs. That right there is amazing. Would be a bad situation if the cones were running around him. Yeah, I don't know why the cones would run around him, Alex, but thank you. Please say Tucker. Yeah, he is, Joshua. I believe he'll be coming back by September 10th. Now, that is a date that I'm using going off of Dana's words, going off of Spada's words. And I know they've moved the goalpost. Someone said earlier today, one of the radio hosts, Jeremy Brenham, who I consider, I guess, I don't know if we're friends or acquaintances, but we talk from time to time. And then I said, yeah, I was like, they keep moving the goalpost, but we do know that they didn't know how deep this injury was until it happened, right? And so at the end of the day, it wasn't necessarily them moving the goalpost. I think it was the medical report moving the goalpost. And his counterpoint to that was, well, they've done it before. And I said, I agree with that. Well, here's the deal. Chaz did hit a home run. But let's be honest, David. He's hitting more like Jose Abreu than he's hitting like Chas McCormick that hit 22 home runs. He needs to go down to AAA. It's not going to hurt him to get his head back. Chaz is very frustrated. He's cussing in interviews. He's outwardly expressing his frustration. So it is absolutely a good thing. And oh, by the way, David, we love you. You're one of our faithful. David is literally here, I think, every show. I don't think David's missed a show. David, have you missed a show lately? But David, your guy, your main man, Yordan Alvarez, how about him today? Maybe he's heard all the hate that you've thrown at him. Maybe, just maybe, all of David's negativity that we've been telling Dave to be positive, maybe all of his negativity led Yordan to a 3 home run game. That's the storyline I'm going with. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, man. Oh, you're in. You want him to leave. Oh, okay. You're like, let him go. Well, I don't want to let him go just yet. I just don't understand how a foul ball off the leg. Well, here's the deal, Alec. The guy hits the baseball 100 plus miles an hour off the bat, point blank range, goes to the shin. That's a bone bruise, a deep bone bruise that takes 3 to 12 months to heal. That's how. Because he hits the ball really hard. David owes Yordan an apology. Man, I don't know. Look, I think David, correct me if I'm wrong, sir, and I'm sorry if I'm making this all about David and myself having this one-on-one conversation, but I think David ultimately wants his team to be really good, okay? And I think David really wants Yordan Alvarez to be great. Look, Susan's here, Emilio's here, SFA Powerhouse. Dude, you got quite a few views on your YouTube channel, bro. I was checking that out the other day. Heaven's Grace is here. Joshua, Alex. Let's see who else. James Bell. Look, if you watch instead of just listen, you get your name read out loud. DEFCON 2, Jackson Shivers, Ayush, Alex. Oh, look, everybody's here. I don't think Mama Wheelhouse is here. Mama Wheelhouse texts me, but she's not in the house. Robert Cortez, Killer Cam is here. Bree is here. Look, if you didn't buy tickets, and let me say this because I've got to wrap it up here in a couple minutes. If you buy tickets, Joseph is here for the September 1st game Sunday. Please show up. Please come hang out. We are going to be, this is the section we're in. If you have tickets, you already know this. But this Sunday, we are going to be in section 254. Rows 11 and 12. Now, I will tell y'all this. I accidentally oversold the tickets by 1 ticket, so I had to buy another ticket. So I'm in row 8, but I'm going to hopefully find someone that has a single seat in our rows and switch with them so I can sit with y'all. I may use this seat at first to take a big group picture, but then again, I want to be in the group picture. We'll figure it out. It's going to be fun. I'm going to bring posters. We're going to spell out Locked On Astros. Shout out from Louisiana. What's up, man? Good job. But, here's the deal. That's right. All David wants is excellence. David, I knew it. I knew deep down all you wanted was this team to do well. But here's the deal. Someone said, Alex, stay away from Minute Maid Park. I don't know what that means, but maybe Alex shouldn't come to Minute Maid Park. But come hang out with us. Even if you didn't get a group ticket, go to Game Time. Use the app. Download it. You get $20 off. Come hang out with us. Let us know. Look, I will bring extra stickers. I'll have Stros 411 stickers, like always positive, always Stros. I've got our exclusive MVP listener stickers. Now, the jerseys that I'm giving away and the bobbleheads will only go to the people that bought the tickets because that was part of their deal, okay? But I'll give you a sticker if you come hang out with us. So, You know what? Thank y'all for tuning in to Locked On Astros. I've got to head out. My son's taking MMA class now. That's awesome. Maybe he can be my bodyguard. Well, hey, guys, thank y'all. Y'all are awesome. I love you guys. 182 of y'all standing strong, standing tall for the Houston Astros, where they basically take care of Philadelphia. Even though the Mariners win, we keep 3.5 between us. Let's distance ourselves some more against the Kansas City Royals as we come back home on a happy flight. Maybe, just maybe, they will see the baseball or one of 3 baseballs circling in orbit as they fly back to Houston from Yordan. From myself, from Eric, and everybody at Locked On Astros, we are your team every single day. Bury me in the H. Go Stros. Oh, wrong one. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. We out.